Imagine being 73 years old, still carrying heavy furniture down the narrow stairs of an ordinary residential building in one of China's biggest cities. No retirement, no pension, no insurance. Just a bamboo pole, a rope, and the will to survive another day. This isn't a story from the past. It's happening right now. In modern China, while the world sees glittering cities and economic miracles, millions live in the shadows, building the nation but never sharing its rewards. Today, we look at the hidden China, the migrant workers who carry the load, the elders left behind in villages, and the quiet kindness that shines through their hardship. According to China National Bureau of Statistics, at the end of 2024, China had 464.78 million rural residents, about one-third of the population. Nearly 300 million people are migrant workers. Among them, 178 million leave their hometowns for distant cities, while 121 million work closer to home. They build the roads, clean the streets, and keep the cities running. But what kind of life do they really lead? In Chongqing, a unique group of laborers, known as Bam Bam Men, carry anything, luggage, furniture, goods, up and down steep staircases, using only a bamboo pole and rope. Most come from rural villages. Many are over 50 or 60, even 70. Their pay is shockingly low, often just 10 yuan for a single heavy load. A full day of exhausting labor might bring 100 yuan, sometimes less. Their living conditions are harsh. Dark shared room, no proper bathroom, exposed walls over the beds, damp walls, mold, no sunlight. Lunch is usually a simple 10 yuan meal, just enough to keep going. One recent story shows the reality clearly. A 73 years old Bam Bam man who has done this work for 30 years. He and his wife rent a tiny room for 300 yuan a month. She works as a cleaner, earning a little over 1,500 yuan, but she only gets 4 days of rest a month, sometimes none at all. On lucky months, this 73 years old man makes around 1,000 yuan too, but many days he earns nothing. Demand for Bam Bam porters has shrank dramatically. Elevators, delivery apps, and modern life have taken their jobs. He has no pension, no insurance, nothing to fall back on if he stops. Yet at 73, he is still out there. One day he carried a heavy bedboard along down a narrow staircase, step by painful step, his back bent under the weight. An elderly man still doing the hardest physical labor with no safety net. His wife waits in their dim room. They support each other. No luxuries, just survival. He says that if there were another way, he wouldn't do this, but there isn't. Another man showed a deep surgical scar on his back, stitches visible, metal plates still inside. Yet he keeps holding loads. For survival, he said. If I had a choice, I wouldn't. A creator once used his online influence to renovate a Bam Bam group's living space. New beds, clean walls, better light. It was kind, but thousands more remain unseen. Back in the countryside, the families those workers left behind face their own quiet pain. Millions of elders live alone, their children far away in cities. A creator visiting villages before Chinese New Year found homes so dark you could barely see inside. Clothes patched and torn, no heating. Many elders still labor, climbing mountains for wild potatoes, collecting trashes to sell, farming tiny plots. Meat is a luxury they rarely buy. When someone brings them some, many cry with gratitude. China's aging crisis is severe. Over 310 million people aged 60 and above by 2024, with rural areas hit hardest. Yet, amid hardship, their kindness shines. When offered money or gift, many refuse. You work hard too, don't spend on me. Once they accept food, they insist on giving something back. Their precious apples, peanuts, grains. If refused, some feel heartbroken. Their dignity and purity, even in poverty, are deeply moving. Why does this continue? Rural incomes are too low to support families. Some millions migrant for jobs no one else wants. It will be very hard to earn 100 yuan in a month in a rural area, but cities aren't built for them. Wages stay low, housing is unaffordable, and they send most of their earnings home. Modernization shrinks old jobs like bang work. Family gets smaller, aging accelerates, and rural pensions and healthcare lag behind. Many, like the 73 years old porter, have nothing. Why don't we see this on TV or short videos? Mainstream media highlights success, shining cities, tech miracles, and the stories of poverty eradication. It filters out the raw truth to promote progress and unity. Short videos show glamour and filtered lives. Reality is messier. This invisible China pays the hidden cost of rapid growth, the human toll behind the headlines. Yet, in struggle, we see the unbreakable resilience. The 73 years old still carrying loads down those stairs, elders sharing their last apples, grains. These are China's hearts, people who built the nation, raised the generations, and hold dignity amid hardship. Their stories deserve light, not shadows. This is the real China, not just power and progress, but quiet strength and kindness. I am Stella, and this is Stella Angle. See you in the next one.